Royal Flying Doctor Service does incredible work in the sky, but in order to do that, it needs a lot of support on the ground.
The Royal Flying Doctor Service provides emergency medical care and primary health care to people who live in the most remote parts of Australia. So I've come to the RFDS in Dubbo to learn a little more about what they do and how they spread the message.
And a lot of that comes down to this, the Aeromedical Simulator program. Now this is a replica RFDS aircraft cabin. And what this does is it travels from town to town to give you a hands-on demonstration of what it feels like to fly a life-saving mission plane. But to move something like this is a huge challenge.
Which is where Isuzu UTE Australia comes in. As a major national partner of the RFDS, Isuzu is proud to provide 7 D-MAXs to tow these simulators to schools and community events right around the country. And they're driven by volunteers like Noel.
So where are we taking this bad boy today?
We might go up to the showground.
Yeah?
Have a bit of a look up there.
Reckon I can jump in the car with you?
You can do that.
Let's go.
We're off to take the Aeromedical Simulator to a local show.
Where have you taken the simulator?
I have towed the simulator to Canberra, Broken Hill, Lightning Ridge, and just about everything in between.
Yeah, wow. It looks like it's a heavy load. I mean, can you feel it when you're driving?
Not with this machine. This tows it beautifully.
Which is exactly what I'm feeling from the passenger seat.
I've been a lot of utes filled up to the brim in my time, but I've got to tell you, this Isuzu D-MAX is fantastic. I am impressed.
Before you know it, we've reached our destination, the Vintage Truck, Tractor and Quilt Show in downtown Dubbo. And the first thing we have to do is get set up.
Well, now that we're up and running, I'm going to go check out the rest of the show.
You've got to love a local show. And this one is completely as advertised. There's tons and tons of vintage trucks.
Looks good, Cody. Hey, you missed a bit this thing.
Oh, I've been at it for about 4 hours, mate.
There's a whole heap of vintage tractors.
This is the Dubbo tractor pull. The further you go, the heavier the load gets at the front.
And some truly exceptional quilts.
From the loud and mighty tractor pull now to the running stitch, but it is a nice vibe in here.
But I should get back to the RFDS to see the Aeromedical Simulator in action. It's a really informative and interactive experience that gives people a very real sense of how the RFDS does what it does.
You can just imagine the RFDS pilot sitting here, such a critical role. They've got a crucial patient in the back and wanted to get them to safety. This is where they do it from.
And you might even get to meet an active member of the Royal Flying Doctor Service, like flight nurse Jackson Dowling.
How important is the RFDS to the people that live in these rural areas?
Mate, I think it's a saving grace for so many people that are living in rural Australia. A lot of those places, unfortunately, just don't have access to medical facilities and life-saving treatment. And I've just seen firsthand how much that can just change people's lives.
Noel, who we just spoke to, he's actually been in one of these for real.
Yeah. So Noel's one of the volunteers that works with us over at the Experience Centre. A little while ago, unfortunately, had a cardiac event.
Yep.
And yeah, he was one of the patients. So it was a sort of an emergency situation. He was in Dubbo ICU.
Yep.
And they flew him out to John Hunter to get a pacemaker put in.
Now, Jackson, this is a simulator. How similar is this to the real plane?
Yeah, of course, it's sort of been decked out so we can show people around. So there are a few little differences, but in terms of space, it's pretty much the exact same.
Wow.
So people are just dumbfounded when they get in here. They just go, I don't know how you fit so many people in such a little area, but where there's a will, there's a way.
The RFDS Aeromedical Simulator really is doing a great job of sharing the inspiring story of this amazing organisation.
And thanks to Isuzu UTE Australia, they might be coming to an event near you real soon.
Isuzu UTE Australia are proud to be the major national partner of the RFDS, helping the RFDS invest in critical infrastructure, upgrade life-saving medical equipment and deliver essential primary healthcare and mental health services in rural and remote communities. For more info about the partnership, visit isuzute.com.au.